Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be bringing you one of the best Titan builds at the minute in the game, and it's one of the easiest builds I've ever made, and pretty much anyone can do it, and it's such a good build to use. It's pretty much unlimited sort of like chain lightning, so we'll get into that later on. But if you are new to the channel guys, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on today's video. Let's try and get 100 likes for this pretty much insane build. Not only that, we're pretty much smashing YouTube recently. We're getting a lot of people on the channel. So if you are new, as I said, subscribe with post notifications on. I just want to say, a lot of people that are subscribed don't have them turned on. So if you turn them on, you will get notified when I do upload these builds. So you are the first to get to them before they do get patched. But pretty much with this build, anyone can make it. It's a really easy build. So for the build, what we're going to do is look at the subclass. So the subclass you are going to need is Sentinel, and it is going to be the top tree. Now we are going to be using the Dune Marchers for this. Now if you don't have the Dune Marchers, then this build isn't going to work for you, but if you do have them, put these on, because this is what makes the build so good. Now the reason why anyone can do this build pretty much is because you don't need any energy on your armor or anything like that. There's no mods that make this build good. It's simply this exotic and what I pair it up with. So increasing sprint speed, sprinting builds up a static charge after melee attacking an enemy. That charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. So the reason why we are using top tree is simply because if you look here, defeat an enemy with this melee ability creates an overshield around you and nearby allies. Final blows grant melee energy when this overshield is active. Now this is why it works so good. Not only that, melee kills help restore health for you and nearby allies, and also you've got your Ward of Dawn, which is going to be very handy for this method. So it doesn't matter about the build apart from that. Now this is totally your opinion. You don't need Monte Carlo, but say if you do get your overshield took off you, you can use a Monte Carlo to obviously get your melee ability back. And then I am running a shotgun, so I've got the Akelos, because with this build you're going to be up close guys. You are going to die probably quite a bit if you don't do it correctly, and it will take some getting used to. And then we've just got a grenade launcher. Now if you do want to max out this build, now as you can tell, my armor on the Titan is terrible. My guy looks like a piece of shit, but pretty much you don't need energy. But if you do have them, I recommend putting resilience and obviously discipline or something like that, or strength, sorry, not discipline, so you do get your melee ability a lot quicker, because you are going to need your resilience up for this method. But it's not pretty much a certain, you don't need it exactly, but if you are a main Titan and you do have that spare energy, that's where I recommend putting it on. So we're going to do the test of this method in here. So there's a lot of ads, and all you're going to want to do is get a melee kill. Now once you've got that, as you can tell, all you've got to do is run around with your overshield, and when you get a kill, you pretty much get in your melee energy back. And as you can tell, we've got our melee pretty much back instantly. So all we're going to need to do again, simply run, punch again, and then run near the enemies. And as you can tell, this build just wipes it out for you. The more you chain, so the more melee kills you do actually get, obviously the more the lightning effect does work, and it's super effective. You can literally go around just punching everything. Now you don't need your melee ability, I think, to chain. As you can tell, all you need is that first one with the overshield, and you can run round and do it like that. One of the best builds at the minute in PvE, so try it out. Like I said, the reason I use Monte Carlo is just that backup melee. You technically don't need it if you do it correct, but I would recommend using it when you're first starting off this method. And as you can tell, this is why I run the Akelos shotgun with it, because you're always going to be up close. And then, like I said, if you do run out and you need that bubble and you're melee in and you're about to die, you can pop it to save you. So you can pretty much do it without dying. So like now, we don't have our melee ability, so we need it quick. So I'm going to use the Monte Carlo to get it back. And then I'm going to punch, get my overshield back, and it's going to chain pretty much all the enemies. Now hopefully I explained that well, and hopefully you guys get how to do it. Pretty much just run around and melee, there's nothing hard about it. Just make sure you get your melee energy back while you do have this overshield. That's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. Like I said, as you can tell from that, we cleared out that last sector really quickly. So hopefully you did enjoy and learnt something new. Try this build out, let me know if it works for you, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next one.